What is Jerusha's favorite type of what? The P word?
Definitely a softball question to begin. Jerusha's favorite type of porn. I don't think he has a favorite category, but I think like if a cat is watching, that's all that he cares about.
Anything involving cats.
Broadway show of the cats with an erotic sort of theme.
Where like the people are like looking into each other's eyes like very intensely.
I have to say either BBW or hardcore.
I think he's the kind of guy to like big dick.
I don't want to think about that, man.
Interracial, because I feel like he's a very cultured kid.
Gay porn.
Lesbian porn.
So Mr. Jerusha's favorite type of porn would definitely be mature porn. So you think of like grandmas and grandpas.
Dude, I play this champion called Belcos in League, and he has tentacles. And like, Jerush seems like that type of guy.
I don't know, is he two girls? I wasn't sure.
But he's into the octopus though.
I was worried Fu was gonna get arrested, honestly. He was, you know, dabbling.
I don't know how Eddie can smoke weed, drink a shit ton of alcohol, and have more energy than a fucking rabbit on Red Bull.
Fu fucks fan. Fu Dong fucks fan.
I thought it was me, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was like
yeah.
Jake Block for prostitution. For charging too much for his services, probably.
Fu and I were pretty scared that actually he and I were about to get arrested. This photo was taken like while we were scared we were about to get arrested. Fu and I are fools, drunk debauchery. We learned from our daddy to be our Brazilian. We were just fooling on the diet. We didn't even know what to do. We ended up just going dicks on the diet. We both just peed on the M, just full out.
Irish kept it controlled, but I just like I just let loose like a cannon.
Ahi tuna tartar, right? Because there's avocado. She's like, there's avocado in it, and she's like, I'm from California. I think really what Eva would be if she was an appetizer would be like a shot of tequila. Like you don't need an appetizer. It's like just like get to it, you know?
Oh, definitely a shot of tequila, just because she's wild and yeah.
I'd peg her as a tequila shot.
pig tongue stuff.
Oh my god.
A shot of tequila.
Definitely tequila shot, just because she's so feisty and she's like a little fireball.
So why not Fireball?
I don't know.
Coming into Michigan, the only thing I knew about frats were from frat movies and people getting spanked, and my first expectation was that they were going to be the ones to spank us.
Based off like my first impression of Eva, I thought she would be more like hardcore, and so I didn't really expect her to be so like, I don't know, caring and like trustworthy, and like I could really connect with her.
I thought Eva was like kind of like Angela Merkel, you know, just like power hungry. Like
I thought that Eva was like a power woman, which you totally are. I thought Eva was the email lady. I didn't know where she was. I just got so many emails from her. I actually went up to her and I was like, you're the email lady.
I was scared of them. Scared for my life, actually.
I think from the beginning, I knew it would be like a tough love kind of deal because like you guys were really firm with us and the threats from Jake started early.
I thought Jake was like this angry man, angry like gnome guy.
Then like very quickly they were very warm and funny and kind, and I felt very like comfortable.
I did not expect Jake to be so good cop, bad cop at times.
Overall, just like I was just pretty intimidated. So when I talked to him, I thought he like didn't fuck with me at all. I thought he didn't like me.
I didn't think that Jake would be as funny as he is. He makes me laugh every time I speak to him.
One characteristic of Jake that I never expected was probably the fact that he's an amazing dancer.
His dance moves.
When he goes for it, he's like,
I want to dance like him. If there's one thing I want to take away from Jake, it's his dance moves, especially when he was dancing behind the DJ at Cantina. Like, I don't know what he was doing. It was like some weird snake dance thing.
It's something different. It inspires future dancers.
I'd say I realized that when we started to go out every Thursday, right? We started going out every Thursday, and we started to hit up Cantina every Thursday.
And that was the first time Jake got blackout drunk, and that's the first time I've seen it. And there was just us Markley kids left, and we went back to his apartment. And he stood in the doorway, and we all stood around him saying goodbye. We were like, "Bye, Dad," and he looked at us like blacking out, and just looked at us with this smile. I've never seen him smile before, and he looked so happy, and he was like, "Bye, kids," and it was so cute.
The duality between like pre-gaming at Dad's house and just like having meals at Eva's place meshed together really well. It's a perfect place to listen.
I knew we were family when we were studying at like 3 a.m., finishing our black books, clearly fact-sharing and not doing it discreetly at all. And I think that was by far the least productive study session I've ever had. But wow, it was the #1 moment by far.
Like a sweet moment was after Super Day when I was really upset and I like walked into the after room and Jake and Eva both like sandwich hugged me.
Eva is just the most passionate, enthusiastic person ever, and I think that just like helped me and helped the pledge class really bond and stuff throughout the pledge semester. Then Jake at the same time would just get so fucking obliterated with us, which was so fun. Just knowing, again, the balance of like, you guys got to get your shit together and we love you at the same time was so amazing.
Singing the fucking anthem of AK Side, holding hands and running around a rock, drenched in paint. That was the moment.
I loved being the only sober person at Pledge Retreat. It was great.
When Jake was yelling murder at everybody in the street, and I thought that we were just going to get murdered by the people he was yelling murder at.
Say mid-court was a rough time, and I remember Jake waking me up right as I was about to go into the room because I fell asleep because I had not slept in a couple days, and he was like waking me up, and that was like a very reassuring thing to have him there, even though I knew I was going to have a rough time.
From Eva, actually be yourself. She helped me with my Ross essays, and that was great. And I really realized who I was as a person more than I did before those essays.
Yeah, I think they told me to. Oh yeah, Jake told me I was allergic to alcohol. I think he's actually right about that.
I didn't think that Eva would be as well educated on hard drugs than she was. During our pledge interview, she taught me a lot and how to distinguish between all of them, and that was really useful. I kind of forgot about them now, but if you could write that down for me in the future, that would be wonderful.
I think Matt and Chris for that all-nighter are up there for doing stupid shit, and then I think basically everything Pledge Block does is pretty stupid, so.
When Jake Block was trying to show his chest hair and ask us if he should have chest hair, like that was so weird. But
Jake Block harassing Eva with his chest hair.
I wasn't actually there for this, but I heard Jake Block like threw a chicken tender at someone at Belmont. Could be hearsay. There's a lot of gossip in this fraternity.
This one guy, I think from DSP, came up to like both of us and was like, "Rip off his shirt, la la la," and then Jake started like unbuttoning it, like you know how he does it like bottom up, and I was like, "No, stop! Like stop objectifying my father."
Dad told me if I didn't finish my black book in time, that he would throw me into the street, and I was like, I feel like this is what my parents told me to like watch out for in college, like people making death threats to me.
Dad really laid down the law. He grabbed me and he said, Tom, if you don't get this done, I'm going to drag you out into the street and beat you to death. And that was a really eye-opening experience. I thought that he would have actually killed me.
This one night, I brought delectables for my friends in the pledge class. Eva was like, "Wow, Sam, let me try one of your delectables." Maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours into the party. And I asked her, like, "So, how's your delectables? Are like they working. And she's like, you know what? They're not working. Then like the next morning, I see like Eva in the Winter Garden, and she's just like, Sam, what did you give me last night?
I don't know, like I've seen Eva like kill a presentation and like make out with Paul Seisland on a couch, so I feel like she's like a Wonder Woman. She can do it all.
Like Paul came downstairs and he's like, yeah, I'm like, yo, like that's my mom, bro. Like you can't go fuck my mom. Like that's I don't know. It's just probably one of the weirdest moments of my life.
I think I chilled out a lot, and I owe a lot of that to Jake and Eva.
So yeah, Jarush, thanks for being a total cunt like the whole semester. That was awesome. Made me grow a lot. I actually like do appreciate that. It's helped me out quite a bit professionally. And then Jake and Eva, thanks for just being a support system. And throughout my entire college career so far, it meant a lot to me. There's been a lot of like hiccups throughout the way. Jake telling me that like you can't stay up for 3 days in a row because you will eventually die. Thank you just for all the genuine advice, the good times, the laughs, and the love. Gonna miss you guys.
Good luck and just thank you for all your time. I mean, I don't think we even realize how much time you put in, and even just little things like buying us dinner at Charlie's or Jake buying drinks for us for a pregame. It's just, it all goes a really long way, and I don't think we'll understand it unless we ever take a position like that, so thank you.
Jake and Eva, thank you so much for being our parents. We're so glad you conceived us and wouldn't have it any other way.
I think what I'll miss most about Jake is like his like ability to bring us all together as a group.
I will miss Eva's style, her personality.
I would say keep being a little goober. Keep life fun. You're always like the life of the party and everyone loves that about you. And you guys better visit, otherwise I'm gonna be sad and nobody likes a sad Amy.
Thanks for making my freshman year amazing, and I know that everybody else is really grateful that we had you. So good luck in all your endeavors and stay in touch.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, so basically don't do anything.
Yeah, so I guess kind of parting words for Jake and Eva are really just one thing, is that Rich Jesus Christ loves you.
Have the best pledge parents in AK Sci history. Aww.
If I had to change one thing about Jake or Eva, I would make them juniors so I could spend more time with them here.
I'd make Jake taller and I'd make Eva shorter.
Just imagine Jake in the body of Eva, and Eva in Jake's body. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Literally nothing at all. I would not change a single thing about either one of them.
Nothing. Really nothing. Just because I couldn't imagine pledge semester with somebody else as mom and dad, and they wouldn't be them if they weren't what they are right now.
I wouldn't change a thing. Just like you guys were a perfect dynamic together to like help us get through the pledge semester.
Could not ask for a pair of people who have the best chemistry.
What would I change about Jake or Eva? That's a stupid question, because why would I change anything about you guys? You guys are perfect. If anyone tells you to change, let me know and I'll throw food at them. I don't know. I'll throw the bananas I find in my backpack at them. Don't worry, I got you.
Even though that won't change a thing, but you should know, you should hear that I have loved the good times here, and I will miss our good times here. Spaceships are lifting off of a dying world, millions are left behind while the sky burns. There wasn't room for you and I, only you. Goodbye.